Sometimes the only thing we know is how much we still need to know. For the women and men of Prentice, who care for patients and conduct medical research, the constant quest for answers is woven into the fabric of who they are. So they plan, prepare, practice for that moment, that one moment when it's all on the line.
I got the results back from the doctors and nurses. Everyone in the ER came downstairs and told me. That's why I felt like, what the hell happened to me? I was healthy.
Leslie Duffy is 6 months pregnant with her second child when she and her husband Chris learn she has lung cancer, and it has spread to her brain.
It was a shot to the gut. You know, it isn't supposed to happen to a young pregnant woman.
Nearly every single department at Prentice becomes involved in Leslie's treatment.
And it was unbelievable to see them kind of come together and try to figure out, hey, how do we balance, treating Leslie as quickly and as aggressively as possible with, there's an unborn baby here who isn't full term, who isn't ready to come out, and how do we keep them going?
Leslie has brain surgery to remove some of the tumors, but the lung cancer continues to progress. She begins radiation. Days later, her water breaks. Daughter Camden arrives 2 months early and will spend 6 weeks in the neonatal intensive care unit. Leslie continues radiation at Prentice. The side effects are so disorienting and severe, she stops speaking.
I had no idea what was going on. They didn't know I had a voice.
But a turning point comes when she starts a new cancer drug, just 1 day after its FDA approval.
It was called Tagrisso. I didn't know it at the time, but it changed my life.
Camden is now 2, happy and healthy. Leslie's cancer journey continues.
I think research is the most important. We have options today that we didn't have 12 months ago, that we didn't have 18 months ago. And it's because of research that we're able to have those conversations.
Although Leslie's medical case is an extraordinary one, like Camden, 10 to 15% of newborns will be cared for in the neonatal intensive care unit. Friends of Prentice is working to support parents who are coping with the arduous NICU journey.
The neonatal intensive care unit is one of the most special places in the hospital and is unique in that many of those babies will spend a month, 2 months, 3 months in a place that no parent expects to be in. They suddenly land there when their baby is born premature or is sick.
To help families adjust to their new reality, pediatrician Craig Garfield and engineering professor Young-Suk Lee are developing NICU to Home, an app that will provide parents with personalized information about their baby's NICU journey.
And what we are working with this app is to design it in such a way that parents get the information they need at the time that they need it, without too much information.
Parents will also have access to updates about their child without needing to call in, allowing nurses to spend more time caring for the NICU infants.
We're working on connecting the app with the electronic medical record, or the EMR, which has the information on the baby collected really around the clock. Parents can wake up in the morning and already see an update of how their baby had done over the night.
Dr. Lee and Dr. Garfield plan to release the app in March 2018.
And our real hope is that this is something that starts at Prentice and helps our families here. But there's a big world of NICUs out there that could actually benefit from this type of support.
It is not always that issues with pregnancy and childbirth are so obvious. Sometimes it is beneath the surface that difficulties emerge.
There was a lot of me that was sort of just like, maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this, maybe I'm not cut out for this. There were plenty of times where I rocked him to sleep and just sobbed, right?
When obstetricians spot the warning signs of perinatal depression, They often refer their patients to a psychiatrist or therapist. But for every 10 women referred, only 1 ends up in treatment. To bridge this gap, obstetrician Emily Miller has launched Compass, a program that brings mental health professionals and OBs together in one office. When women screen positive for perinatal depression, the help they need is now right down the hall.
The OB does a warm handoff and introduces the patient to the care coordinator. That care coordinator can do more comprehensive screening, so what's really going on.
When first-time mother Kara screens positive for postpartum depression during an OB visit, she is linked immediately with the Compass care coordinator, who gets her into treatment right away.
And when I did finally get help, I was able to find joy in my son. Once I got my head back on straight, I love being a mom.
250 new and expectant mothers like Kara are referred to Compass in its first 6 months.
It takes away the stigma. It's right in the prenatal office. It's just a part of what you're doing as your prenatal visit, as opposed to walking over to a building that says psychiatry.
This is no pilot program. Compass is a groundbreaking, lasting change to obstetric care at Prentice Women's Hospital.
There's not a week that goes by that I'm not stopped in Prentice by one of the obstetricians to say, how did we ever take care of these women before Compass existed?
I see you.
For the women and men of Prentice, research is in their DNA. They ask, what can we do? How might we try? At Friends of Prentice, research is also in ours. Because we know our contributions make possible another afternoon in the park, another night of peaceful dreams. One more chance at this wild and wondrous life.